Anyone here? Hello. Hi. Wesley's saying hi. How is everyone tonight? Yeah, I have a helper tonight to help me talk about wovens. He's a very excited kid about wovens, but very less excited about bedtime. So he's joining us tonight. So how's everyone tonight? Staying warm? It's so cold out. Wesley. Yay. Wesley's excited. So we're going to talk about wovens tonight. Yeah, so wovens. Woven wraps are great. Give everyone another minute or two to see if anyone else is going to join us today. Bye, see ya. Wesley says it's not time to bye, see ya yet. So yes, wovens. I don't know. Does anyone have any pressing questions about woven wraps before I kind of get started a little bit? Anyone? We'll see how long this one lasts in a woven. Be quiet, Wes. It's okay. So, wovens. Let me grab one here. And we'll get started. What is my dream wrap? Oh man, I'd love some hand wovens in my personal stash. Not picky. Any hand woven will do. Etla's, you know, any of those kind of. I would gladly take, if anyone wants to donate them to my personal stash, gladly take them off your hands. So anyway, woven wraps. So this one is from our North Library. All the ones I'm going to kind of show you tonight are from our North Library. So woven wraps are different from like your stretchy Mobies because they don't stretch. They're woven fabric. They come in all kinds of different fabric blends, all kinds of colors, patterns. Some are different on both sides. You can see how the colorway is kind of swapped on this particular wrap. Pretty much anything that you're into, you can find a wrap that would suit your needs. The one that I'm wearing now is a Hop brand, and this was my very first woven, and I love it. It's 100% cotton. It's easy to take care of. It's great. So woven wraps come in different sizes. So they're between size like 0 and size 8s. You don't see very many size 0s or size 1s. Most of the main ones you see are size 2 through a size like 7. 8s are still out there on the market as well. So the bigger the number, the longer the wrap. So like this happens to be a size 3. And 3s are 3.1 meters long. They're a nice shorty wrap. So it ranges from like a size 2 is 2.7 meters. All the way to a size 8, which is 5.6 meters. So there's a huge gap. In between the numbers, like between a size 2 and a size 3 and a size 3 and a size 4, there's only about, usually about half a meter difference. It kind of varies a little bit with each size, which translates to about 20 inches. So you might not think that's a whole lot, but you know, when you compare like a size 2 to a size 6, it ends up being a really big difference. So when you are looking for a wrap, you're going to see lots of terms thrown out like base size. So one of the main questions that we get is what is a base size and how do you find it? So a base size is a wrap that you can do a front wrap cross carry in. And I'll show you that in a minute. Most people, I would say, are probably a base size 6, base size 7, base size 5, somewhere in there. I personally recommend, a lot of people recommend, if you're getting your very, very, very first woven wrap, to start with a base size. It gives you a pretty large variety of things that you can do. Woven wraps are great. You can wear them on the front, you can wear them on your hip, you can wear them on your back. They're great for newborns all the way up to toddlers and beyond. So they're very supportive. You can get them to pretty much suit your needs. They're very versatile. They're also really nice because if you and another caregiver are going to be sharing the wrap, there's no adjusting. So there's just one long piece of fabric. Yes, borrow from the library is a very great way to try out a wrap. Come to a meetup. We can help you find your base size. So base size is when you can find, you do a front wrap cross carry in. So let me take this guy out of this wrap and see if he cooperates to let me do a front wrap cross carry with him. So this one I have on right now is a size 7. I can squeeze out a front wrap cross carry in a 6. So I guess technically 6 could be my base size. I much prefer to do it in a 7. So I consider a 7 to be my base size. Oh, thank you. Pretty tough. This is one of my, I think one of the prettier ones. I had it in a double hammock with a freshwater finish. Just, there's so many different ways you can tie a woven wrap. That's one of the reasons I love them so much. My guy here is not always so patient for wrapping, but he has been lately. So, you gonna cooperate? You gonna help me? Help mama? Alright, so front wrap cross carry. Real basic. Probably one of the first carries that you are going to learn with a woven wrap. I can step out of my fabric here. So all wraps, most wraps, I would say, have what's called a middle marker. Is another term you'll hear when we talk about woven wraps. So it's like right in the middle. Each brand has their own different. They just put a tag. So this happens to be the one on in this wrap. So with a front wrap cross carry. Now you can start this off kind of You want me to do it with the baby? Thank you. You want me to do it pretend baby? So I like to kind of start off getting a little bit settled. I'm trying to see. Oh, let's see here. So start with the middle wrap into your chest. You're going to bring this one tail across your back and up over the opposite shoulder. Same thing with the other side. I find if you kind of stretch your arm out and grab as far out as you can kind of like whip it around. I don't have the most flexibility in my arms, so sometimes it can be a challenge. So it makes this nice little pocket right here. So you can take your baby, just hold him up, and you're going to slide him down into this pocket. What? Sissy in her room. Slide them down to this pocket. And you're also going to hear people talking about making a seat with a woven wrap. And all that means is you're going to take some of this fabric and you're going to pull it down. You're going to kind of pull it up between you. So the fabric comes from baby's knee on one side to baby's knee on the other side. So if baby is sitting in like a correct position, his knees are going to be higher than his bum. And the fabric is going to come like the shortest distance from knee to knee. Right in between you a little bit. So then what you're going to do is you're just going to pull on these rails. They call it, sorry, I hear my dog barking in the background. You're going to pull on these, the ends of your wrap are called your rails. You're just going to kind of tighten through your rails, tighten through the wrap, hold that tension, do from the other side. You pull out a little bit, it helps to get that nice and tight. Tighten, tighten, tighten. Tighten all the way through. Is the M position necessary for back carries? Also, it's the way you're going to get a good seat. If your baby's legs are straight and you're not having that M position, you're not going to have that nice deep seat. So if you naturally have that seat pulled up between you, it's going to naturally make that sing. So you're going to cross in front on the baby's bum, bring under the baby's legs, and you're going to tie off in a double knot here. You can see I have lots of extra tail here in mine. So I could even take it if I wanted to and bring it back and tie it in the front. If you don't have enough tail, you can tie it in the back right there. If you have a shorter wrap, there's other variations where you can do this carry. So that's your basic carry, front wrap, cross carry. You can take these and spread them out over baby if you'd like. You don't have to. It's nice in the winter, gives them a little extra warmth. It's nice for big kids, gives them a little extra support. But that's your basic carry with a woven wrap. So like I said, you can do hip carries, you can do back carries. There's probably, 100 different ways you could carry a baby in a woven wrap. But that's kind of a nice place to start. When you start in the front, carries always first because master those. You get a good feel for making a seat, getting it nice and tight and properly, things like that. Grab this. As he plays with like the loudest toy in the room. Isn't that the way it always is? So, questions. Anybody? Things you might want to look for when you're buying your first wrap? I would suggest buying something that's easy to care for. Fabric blend that's really easy. Either cotton. Sorry, excuse me. Hey, let's not play with that right now. Kids, right? Good times. So yeah, when you're looking for your first wrap, make sure you have a reputable place to buy from. There's plenty of local stores that sell woven wraps. Red Balloon is a great place. Blue Cocoon sells them, and I believe Park and Vine also sells woven wraps. Someone can correct me on that if I'm incorrect there. I know they had several carriers. I forget what they carry. There's also the swap pages. There's a lot of different places you can buy them. Different color reels. That's a good point, Heather. That if you're looking for your very first wrap, finding a wrap that has different colors is great for learning. So when you know whether you got it twisted or not. So like, for instance, does this one have different colored wraps? Rails, it does. So like this is a Girasol that's in our lending library. This is a size 2, but I know you can really see with this lighting. But this rail and this rail, see how they're 2 different colors? That way you know which side of the rail you're tightening, and it helps so that you're not getting it twisted. That was a good tip. So yeah, I mean, if you're in the market for a woven, definitely come to Meetup, try some on, and see if you like it. Some people love them. Some people prefer things that are a little bit easier to, quicker to put on. Excuse me. But once you get used to it, you can wrap fairly quickly. Kind of some of like the bigger complaints about wrapping is, oh, I don't want to get the tails dirty like in the parking lot if it's raining or things like that. But you learn to kind of work around things. And so even though there's a bit of a learning curve, there's, yeah, that's true. It's an investment for sure. But it can be used forever. Like you can use it from infants to, I mean, really, like if I was hiking in the wood with my husband and I fell and broke my leg, he could probably carry me in one. There's like there's no like real upper limit on weight for short periods of time. So you wouldn't want to carry me in it all the time. But I can comfortably carry my toddler in it. If you only wanted to buy one carrier ever, a woven wrap is definitely a good way to go. So great investments. And you don't have to spend a lot of money on woven wraps. They do have, there's some great budget-friendly brands out there. You can spend as much as you want to on a woven wrap, really. It all just depends on what you're looking for. Patterns, colors, all that kind of stuff. So if no one else has any questions, come to a meetup. Come try some on. Check some out from the library. Or ask some questions in our group. And I guess that's it. If no one has any questions. Last chance. Last chance for questions. Alright guys, I guess we will see you next time. Meetup Friday, North Meetup. See you guys later. Bye.